Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the special town meeting of August 7th, 2019. I'm Gene Cushman. I'm the town meeting moderator. If you could all please stand, we pledge to the flag. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Madam Assistant Town Clerk, if you could read the call, please.
Notice is hereby given of a special town meeting in the town of East Lyme to be held on Wednesday, August 7th, 2019 at 7:00 p.m. in the upper meeting room at East Lyme Town Hall for the following purposes. 1. To receive communications from the Board of Selectmen and the Board of Finance with respect to a resolution entitled A Resolution of the Town of East Lyme, Connecticut, authorizing the execution and delivery of an equipment lease purchase agreement and schedules thereto for the acquisition, purchase, financing, and leasing of certain equipment. 2. To consider and act upon a resolution entitled A Resolution of the Town of East Lyme, Connecticut, authorizing the execution and delivery of an equipment lease purchase agreement and schedules thereto for the acquisition, purchase, financing, and leasing of certain equipment. 3. To approve a special appropriation in CNRE Fund 32 to account 32994007000701 Board of Ed vehicles in the amount of $25,000 with the source of funds as follows: $2,949 from Board of Ed vehicle sales and $22,051 from Learn rental fees. 4. To transact any other business proper to come before the meeting. A copy of the proposed resolution is on file and open to the public inspection at the office of the town clerk, dated at East Lyme, Connecticut, this 10th day of July, 2019. This was recorded in the town clerk's office, posted on the sign post, and advertised in the day newspaper.
Thank you, Assistant Madam Town Clerk. And if you could please make note in the record that we have received the communication indicated in item 1. As usual, I'll go over the ground rules very quickly. Under Connecticut General Statute 7-6, you must be an elector of the town or 18 years of age and own property on the tax rolls of at least $1,000 or more. Under Connecticut General Statute 9-360, any person who votes at this meeting but is not eligible to vote may be subject to a fine of not less than $300, no more than $500, and prison not less than 1 year, no more than 2 years, disenfranchised, or all of the above. If you wish to speak, please come to the podium and give your name and address for the record. Please do not conduct any dialogue between yourselves. Address any questions through the moderator. A motion may be made to approve an expenditure, to disapprove an expenditure, or to reduce an expenditure, but it may not be made to increase an expenditure. Having taken care of that, we will move directly to item 2 on the agenda. And I would entertain a resolution to consider and act upon a resolution entitled A Resolution of the Town of East Lyme, Connecticut, authorizing the execution and delivery of equipment and lease purchase agreements and schedules thereto for the acquisition, purchase, finance, and leasing of certain equipment.
So moved.
Is there a motion? Mr. Siri, is there a second?
Second.
I didn't see it. The Honorable Ms. Cheeseman. Is there any discussion?
Sir. Mark Nickerson, East Lyme's first selectman. Very simply, this is taking our capital plan and moving it forward into the acquisition of buying said vehicles and equipment. We have gone over this ad nauseum, and the equipment is listed in our capital plan.
Thank you, Mr. First Selectman. Would anyone else like to be heard? Seeing no hands, then we'll move the question. All in favor of considering a resolution of the Town of East Lyme, Connecticut, authorizing the execution and delivery of an equipment lease purchase agreement, schedules thereto for the acquisition, purchase, finance, and leasing of certain equipment, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by saying nay. The ayes have it. The resolution carries. The next item on the agenda is to approve a special appropriation in CNRE Fund 32, account 32994007000701, Board of Education vehicles, and the amount of $25,000 with the source of funding as follows: $2,949 from Board of Ed vehicle sales, and $22,051 from the Learn rental fees. Do I hear a resolution?
So moved.
Mr. Siri. Second. Ms. Cheeseman. Would anyone like to be heard? Mr. First Selectman.
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. Try to make this as brief as the last one. But I would like to point out that although we published and approved at the Board of Selectmen level the $25,000 using funds from Learn fees, rental fees, and the vehicle sales, the Board of Finance reduced this appropriation to going back to the original plan of buying a used vehicle for up to $18,000 instead of the $25,000 new vehicle, where it would be used just around town with relatively low miles. So although we are voting on the 25, the Board of Education is well aware that the Board of Finance has only authorized them to spend 18 of that 25. If that makes any sense at all. Their intention is to go back and buy a used vehicle, even with the approval tonight of a 25.
Would anyone else like to be heard? Seeing no hands, we'll move the question. All those in favor of approving a special appropriation in CNRE Fund 32 to account 3299-400-700-701 Board of Education vehicle in the amount of $25,000 with the source of funding as follows: $2,949 from the Board of Education vehicle sales and $22,051 from the Learn rental fees. Please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by saying nay. The resolution carries. There being no other items on the agenda, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Mr. Siri, Mr. Cunningham. All those in favor of adjourning, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed by saying nay. We are adjourned.